tan line is like really bad. Or is it a burn line?
Cause you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass.
Hey guys, it's Courtney. So today I'm going to be doing a freshman advice video because I feel like this would be really helpful for those of you who are going to be incoming freshmen this year. And oh my god, I sound so sick. And if you're wondering why my location is different, I actually moved and now I'm in front of a huge window, which is so good. I'm kind of sunburned, so I didn't over apply my blush. I'm a little bit burned here and stuff. So without further ado, I'm just going to get into my advice and my experience as a freshman and try to help you guys out. So my first tip is to go to freshman orientation. If you have a freshman orientation, I don't think my school had a freshman orientation. I think we could just go into the school whenever we wanted and could, you know, like walk around the school with our schedule, and we could basically just take our schedule and go around the school. And if your school doesn't have a freshman orientation like mine didn't, then it would be really helpful to go with an older friend. Like I had an older friend who was a grade older than me show me around the school, and that helped. Also, don't worry if you get lost. Pretty much everyone gets lost. I kind of panicked the first day and I was like, oh my god, Mom, I got lost. And I only got lost like once or twice, and I was like, oh my god, I'm freaking out. Like, what if that happens to me again? And I think I wasn't really that nervous, but I think maybe that could have made me like panic and not know where I was really going, I guess, when I got lost those 2 times. And so the thing is, just relax. Everyone's probably in the same boat as you. Everyone probably feels the same way. You know, it's scary coming in as a freshman with all the older kids and stuff. But seriously, just don't be intimidated. And if you come late to class, obviously your teachers aren't going to care because number 1 is the first day, and number 2, you're a freshman. So you're new to the school, you're completely new, and they totally understand if you get lost and you come late. And you don't even really have to explain, because most teachers don't really assign seats on the first day of school, and some teachers don't even assign seats at all. So you could just pretty much come in and sit down and maybe be quiet. And I know it's kind of like nerve-wracking coming into a room with like being the last person like coming into the room, if you know what I'm saying. But nobody's gonna be like, oh, she's late, like, you know, like nobody really cares. And chances are they probably do the exact same thing. Another thing is like when you're like in the middle, I guess, or like, you know, you're getting used to school, you're in the middle of the year, you know, it's not new. All you need to do if you come in late is just bring a pass. You could just go to the office, either explain why you're late, or you could just ask your last teacher for a pass, and usually they'll be like, alright, I'll just give you a pass. If you're late and you forget a pass, teachers aren't really going to lecture you in front of the whole class, so don't worry about that, because they don't want to take time away from their teaching. And so maybe they'll talk to you after class if you're late, and they won't obviously give you detention if you're late like once or something. Just have a good explanation, and maybe they won't even talk to you. Like, most teachers don't even care. Also, if you get lost, don't be afraid to ask anybody and stop. They're not going to be like, ew, you're a freshman, I'm not going to help you. So some people may be wondering, do you bring or wear a backpack, or do you wear like a purse or something? Completely, I mean, like at my school, it's completely different. Just kind of ask your friends what they're doing. I held all of my bags, all of my books in this bag, and honestly, having a lot of books on your shoulder, like on one shoulder, kind of hurts. So I would recommend getting like a backpack if that's what the people at your school do, because I know some schools kind of like, I don't know, like they're kind of like weird about bringing backpacks or purses and stuff, and they'll be like, oh, she's wearing a backpack or something. But at my school, we honestly don't care. A lot of people actually carry around like the Jansport backpacks. I'm thinking about getting like a black one or something, because you're more comfortable and it holds like way more books. Also, you may be wondering, how many times do you get to go to your locker? And it's pretty much up to you, but I don't have time in between classes to go to my locker. I know some people may have time, but I would rather not waste that time like fiddling with my locker books and stuff while I'm trying to get to my class all the way across the other end of the school. So I go to my locker once before lunch and then at the end of the day, because that's just the easiest way for me. I can't really go any other time during the day besides before lunch. So what I do is bring a paper bagged lunch because I can't go back to my locker after lunch to get to put my books and stuff away, my lunch. So I mean, I know some people might have time, but if like I'm kind of a slow eater, so I have I think 40 minutes to eat lunch. But if other schools have shorter time or something, then yeah, I would just bring a brown paper bag lunch and then throw it out and then head to your next class, because that's what I do and it works pretty well. And also, some schools may not be allowed to actually carry their backpacks around in the school. Like, they may have to keep all of their books in their locker and their backpacks too, but my school is allowed to carry around their backpacks. So just check around to see if you're allowed to carry your backpack, because it's honestly so much easier. Okay, so the next thing is your work is your responsibility. If you forget it, your teachers won't hunt you down and be like, oh, Courtney, you forgot this worksheet. Oh, Courtney, you forgot this, and you need to make it up and turn it into me. They won't keep asking you. They have way too many students. And honestly, if you don't hand in your work, it's not hurting them. So basically what I'm saying is I don't want to say they don't necessarily care about you, but it's not their responsibility to remember if you forget your work. So if you forget something, talk to your teacher and see if you can hand it in late, because late credit is better than no credit at all. So if you can hand it in the next day or maybe the day after that, some teachers will allow, I know some teachers will and some teachers won't. Also, if you're absent, like you're sick or you're just not in school for whatever reason, then it's your job to talk to your teachers and see what you missed, because they're not going to say, oh, you were absent, here's the worksheet. You have to go to them and ask them. So if you're a forgetful person, this may not be the best thing for you, but usually when I'm absent, like I know that I'm going to have to make up a lot of work, so I'll definitely like go in the beginning of class and say, here, what did I miss? Or I'll go at the end of class and see what I missed. It's important to turn in homework because although it may not be as much points as like a test or something, every little thing counts, and if you're missing a bunch of homework assignments, it will eventually affect your grades. So definitely try to do as much homework as possible and stuff. An important thing also about freshman year is to make friends. I mean, that's probably like one of the best parts of freshman year, because people are coming from different schools, and it's just really fun to meet new people. With that being said though, I wouldn't recommend necessarily like ditching your friends for these new ones, because honestly you just met these people and you don't know like what kind of people they are, and you've been friends, like best friends with the people that you've been friends with for years, and to just ditch them for new friends who you don't really know that well yet is just not something I recommend. Another thing that I have is to get involved in clubs and sports. If you're not a sporty person, then clubs are definitely for you, because clubs look really good for college, especially if you stay with it all 4 years of high school. So I would definitely recommend joining clubs or events or anything that you guys have at your school. Another thing that's kind of like similar to this is if your school has events like football games or basketball games or soccer games or anything like that, then go to them because they're so much fun. Like, I really like the football games, and our hockey games are also really fun, like the ice hockey ones. And so go with them because it's a great way to make new friends and hang out with your friends. Also, if your school has like school dances and stuff, go to that too, because you know those are also fun, and you're raising money for your school, like for your class for prom. That's what my school does, because like we had like a freshman like barbecue or something. Like, we didn't have a dance, which I was kind of upset about because we didn't have like homecoming or anything, which kind of sucks, but yeah. But definitely like go to any events that your school has because they're really fun. Another thing that I have is just to be aware of like certain parties, because I know like at the parties in my grade there's like alcohol and stuff, which I mean it's whatever, but like, which is okay, I mean, I guess, but yeah, like just don't get pressured into doing anything you don't want to do. If you don't want to like drink or smoke or anything, just don't really let anybody talk you into doing it. It's all about what you want to do and what you feel comfortable in, so don't let anybody talk you into doing something that makes you feel uncomfortable in any way. Last thing I have for you guys is to enjoy your freshman year and don't get caught up in any drama or anything. because drama is stupid and pointless, and some people just feed off of drama, so don't give it to them. And I hate saying this, but freshman year isn't the most important year. So if you get a few bad grades or something, it's not the end of the world. Colleges aren't going to be mainly looking at your freshman year, because basically you are a fetus and it's like what you become that basically matters. But with that being said, try your best, try your hardest, and make your freshman year count, because it could be either really fun or really horrible. It just depends on how you make it and the use of your time that you make when you're a freshman. I still can't believe my freshman year is over. It's crazy. Like, I can't believe it. Like, it goes by so fast. So just make the most of it and have fun and, you know, try your best. And that will be all that matters. And so yeah, that's it for my freshman advice before I seriously die, because my voice is just horrible. And so I hope you guys liked it and found it helpful in some way. If any of you guys are freshmen, then leave any comments down below and maybe I can answer some of them if I didn't answer them in this video and you guys are still, you know, kind of scared or anything like that. But just know that, you know, the upperclassmen aren't scary. They're not gonna be, you know, like, they're whatever. They were freshmen once too. Everyone kind of looks the same. Like, the upperclassmen aren't that much bigger. I mean, some of them are, but like, you can't really tell the difference between a sophomore and a freshman, really, unless like you're really young or old for your age or look like older or something. But you can't really tell the difference, so like, it doesn't matter. Whatever. So yeah. Ew, that was gross. Okay. Okay, but that was it for this video. If you guys liked it, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos in the future. So thanks guys, love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Hopefully I'll be doing a giveaway soon. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Oh, my God, I think I'm freaking out. Too many drinks, too many rounds. I'm in the clouds, no coming down.
Oh, dude, I'm totally freaking out.